Hey, second-rate sister bait, have you, Ethan?
What?
Sorry, my brain is much larger than yours, so it requires time. I meant, Mr. Unmarriageable Trash Fire, have you, Ethan? Scene.
Oh, the T-boy?
Yes, the one who's not a vampire.
Isn't that the other T-boy? I thought this T-boy was just incompetent.
I think it's the particularly incompetent one with the glasses, but I'm not entirely sure.
Hasn't he been basically running this place whilst you piss yourself with excitement in the virtual reality space simulator?
That was one time. And just because I'm overly reliant on someone doesn't mean that I care. I only care that he keeps on paying the heating bills, and making me crumpets with just the right amount of butter. Anything less and I'd replace him with a clone of myself.
You have that technology?
No, but Area 72 does. I'm not sure they'd let me back in.
He said he was going to Tahiti.
Tahiti? But I need somebody to iron my underwear. How could he leave at a time like this? Stupid. Egbert.
Ethan.
That's right, that was his name.
Look. Mr.
Deterio.
Right. Mr. Deterio, are you sure you're a doctor?
With all due respect, officer, I have handed you my doctorate. It is pretty clear to see.
Yes, but it's not exactly required for doctors to carry their doctorates everywhere they go, or present them in occasions such as these.
Then I must be a superior doctor.
In food technology.
Sandwiches have feelings.
From the University of Backgardenshire.
Marco went to Backgardenshire?
Did you just question yourself in third person?
No. I mean, yes. Don't worry, I'm working through it with my therapist.
Well, you should be fine to assess our suspected murderer, but first, can I have some advice from a great doctor like yourself?
Of course. I am a doctor of the people.
I'm making a cake for my boyfriend. The icing, how long do you reckon I should put it in the oven for?
I can't believe they made me share a cell with a suspected murderer.
Well, impersonating a doctor of food technology from the University of Backgardenshire is the second worst crime I've ever heard of. Right after murder.
Look, I only came here to break you out of prison. I committed the crime for you.
But, why? I've never met you before.
What are you talking about? You were in David's man cave just yesterday. Oh my god, wait. How did you?
I don't think I'd like to be in anybody's man cave, let alone that evil scientist's.
He's not evil. He just has a superiority complex. Pollock, how did you get here?
I was arrested for attempted murder.
Uh-huh. Yep. Got that. But Sebastian told me the suspect committed the crime days ago. How is that possible? You were in New Leicester when I left.
What's New Leicester?
Hey Marco.
Oh, David, how's the war?
Not great, McBro. Somebody gave the squirrels switchblades.
Oh, that's an amazing idea. I mean, oh, how awful.
Anyway, big news. The Pollock that got arrested in Tahiti? Turns out an accomplice of his tried to free him but in turn got arrested.
Demi, this story is so hot I think I'm burning. Give me the juicy deets, but let me put my oven gloves on first. Our Pollock introduced me to a thing called the internet. I'm 30 Pepe's cool in an outdog.
You would not believe this. The guy, he went to Tahiti with a doctorate to pretend to be a doctor to free Pollock, right?
Right.
But the doctorate wasn't his, and it was in food technology from the University of Backgardenshire. He got arrested for impersonation with means to fraud.
Right. Marco, you know what this means. I do. Slightly hotter angel Marco. I was the only person to graduate with a doctorate in food technology from the University of Backgardenshire. and the only person to graduate before it was discovered to be a scam set up by a middle-aged man called Valerie. Somebody has stolen your doctorate, slightly less hot ordinary Marco. I wish you wouldn't call me that, it damages my self-esteem. What are you going to do, Marco? If you release this story, people are eventually going to work out it was you who got a first-class mark for burning croutons. It will greatly damage your reputation. Our reputation. Though obviously mine not as much, because I'm better than you. But I can't give up on this story. What about the ratings? It's a sacrifice you have to make for the greater good. Now, are you a man? Or are you a doctor of food technology? Which one of those is supposed to be better?
We're gonna get so many ratings. Enough to show Send Newts who's the boss.
Demi.
What is it, Mukbro?
I don't think we should broadcast this story.
What? Are you kidding? The people love fraud. This is a gold mine for us.
Yeah, but it's a bit embarrassing.
Embarrassing?
I mean, imagine if it was you.
Imagine if I were to steal somebody's technically fake doctorate in food technology, to pretend to be a medical doctor in a foreign country, to free someone arrested for attempted murder.
Sounds normal. Anybody could do it. I've thought of doing it 1,000 times, because I'm normal. Come on, Demi. We've not told the world you're at war with an anti-human squirrel association, and an anti-human squirrel association loving Squirrel Protection Society who have great tea parties.
How do you know about their tea parties?
I've not told the world your secret, so that means you owe me my own.
Alright, but nobody can know about this. Nobody can know the opportunity we've passed up.
Don't worry, I won't tell a living soul.